Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Unbelievable, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo finally reveal their baby's face. We see heaven when we look at her. It happened at dawn. No press release. No announcement. No paparazzi tip-offs. Just a single photo. And within minutes, the world stood still. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo, the beloved royalty of Korean entertainment, had finally shared what billions across the globe had been waiting for in quiet longing, a clear, close-up photo of their baby's face. And it was more than a picture. It was a love story captured in one still frame. A story that began in silence. For years, fans had speculated about their quiet love. There were no flashy confessions, no red carpet revelations, no drama-filled headlines. Only moments, stolen glances, warm smiles in interviews, and the quiet way they always seemed to mention hope and peace when asked about their future. But behind the scenes, it was real. Their story began not in a romantic film or scripted drama, but in quiet reality. A friendship forged through years of shared experiences, heartbreaks, loneliness, and understanding only another celebrity could grasp. He held her hand when the world didn't, said one close friend. And she gave him silence when the noise got too loud. A wedding meant only for the heart. Their wedding didn't make headlines until months later, and that's exactly how they wanted it. Set in the south of France, in a lavender field just before sunset, they exchanged vows barefoot. No tuxedos. No crown jewels. Just truth. Just love. "I don't want a wedding the world watches," Lee Min-ho reportedly said. "I want a wedding our hearts remember." And that's what they had. It was Song Hye-kyo's tears as she whispered her vows. It was Lee Min-ho's trembling hands as he placed the ring. It was the wind carrying the sound of a string quartet. It was lavender and golden skies, and the kind of silence that only happens when two souls finally find home. A baby born from quiet hope. They disappeared from the public eye shortly after. No red carpets. No interviews. When the world thought they were retreating, they were preparing for the most important role of their lives, parenthood. 9 months later, a post appeared on Song Hye-kyo's Instagram, a pair of baby shoes, hand-knitted, placed gently on her palm. Captioned only, "Our miracle has arrived." The baby was born on a rainy spring morning. Thunder echoed in the distance, and yet, inside the hospital room, there was only peace. "She came into this world silently," Lee Min-ho shared with a friend, "but when she cried, it sounded like music." They named her Haroon, meaning grace of God. The baby reveal that melted the world. For nearly a year, fans only caught shadows, a tiny foot in Lee Min-ho's arms, the back of her head against Song Hye-kyo's chest, a silhouette in golden sunlight. And then, on their first anniversary as parents, they posted the photo. A close-up. Their daughter, Haroon, nestled between them in a white onacy, her almond eyes wide and filled with innocent wonder, her smile a mirror of her mother's warmth, her soft jet-black curls resting like a halo around her face. Lee Min-ho looked at her like a man completely undone. Song Hye-kyo leaned in, her lips resting softly on their daughter's forehead. They captioned it, "We see heaven when we look at her." The internet responds with tears and love. Instagram collapsed under the weight of love. Within 20 minutes, the post had over 80 million likes. Top global celebrities commented, "I'm sobbing. This is love." Zendaya. "The most beautiful baby I've ever seen." BTS's V. "Now I believe in fairy tales again." Blackpink's Jennie. News outlets across the globe halted their programs to report it. Major brands offered partnerships. One children's clothing line offered to name an entire collection after Haroon. But the couple declined everything. "They don't want her to be a star," said a family friend. "They just want her to be loved." Parenthood changed them. Sources say Lee Min-ho wakes up early just to watch the baby sleep. That he hums lullabies and holds her for hours after she's fallen asleep. Song Hye-kyo reportedly calls her daughter her reset button. She has paused all acting projects, saying she only wants to be present for every first step, every first word. She giggles when her dad makes weird faces, said someone close to the family. And when her mom reads to her, she stares like she's listening to a fairy tale. Their home is filled with warmth. With blankets on the floor, lullaby music, and little notes on the fridge like, "Did she smile today?" "Yes, twice." "Milk at 2 a.m. Love, Dad." What this moment means. In a world bursting with noise, scandal, and chaos, this moment reminded everyone of something simple but sacred. Love still exists. Joy is still real. And family, the kind born not just of blood, but of choice and devotion, still matters. Fans across the world have begun using the hashtag #HaunHeaven to share stories of love, healing, and grace. Some say they haven't smiled this much in years.